Alright, so we have a few things to talk about with this video. So I have to commend you for actually using a bird to replicate dinosaur sounds, because a lot of Hollywood and like TV and stuff like that, they use a lot of mammalian sounds, which is not what, you know, that's not what dinosaurs evolved into. They evolved into birds. So good job on that. I really appreciate you actually using a bird to try and replicate dinosaur sounds. So good job on that. And you actually had one of the newly discovered Spinosaurid dinosaurs that are out right now. I think it was discovered last year. It was either Ceratopsuchops or Rhipinovinator. Yeah, try and say that 10 times really fast. So the fact that you have like a really up-to-date dinosaur, first off, and, well, up-to-date as in like recently discovered dinosaur, and using paleo art, I believe from R.J. Palmer. Yes. So good on that. That was a really good one. And the sound used for it, not bad. Not a bad choice. I could see it sounding like that. But you did kind of have an outdated raptor. I'm going to give it that name because I can't tell what it's supposed to be, because people would see that and they'd be like, oh, it's a velociraptor. And it's like, no, the head is a little too robust. Like, velociraptor had kind of a skinny face. And then, oh, it's Deinonychus. I don't know, it's a little boxy. Like, the skull's a little boxy. Like, maybe it was Astrulovinator, or maybe it was some kind of, maybe a Utah raptor or something like that. But the art used for that specific raptor was a bit off. But again, I can appreciate the feathers. So you found one with feathers on it. So good job. That's not bad. But then you have two animals that aren't dinosaurs in there. And I don't know, I'm sorry, I didn't read the comments, so I don't know if you had mentioned that at all. But the Elasmosaurus kind of thing that you guys just saw, that was the first one. Not a dinosaur. They are marine reptiles. There's specific classifications and like specific way. There's a specific way that paleontologists differentiate between just your average reptile and your dinosaur. There's a few body parts that will tell you, oh, this is a dinosaur, or oh, this is not a dinosaur, but it's still a reptile. So with an Elasmosaurus-esque creature like that before, that's just a marine reptile. It is distantly related to dinosaurs. It's not even closely related to dinosaurs. So yeah, those are not dinosaurs. The next one that isn't a dinosaur is actually your pteranodon or pterosaur that you chose. So those are a little closer related to dinosaurs. They branched off of the Archosaurian ancestor, and so now they're kind of their own thing. They're not dinosaurs, but they are reptiles still, and they should have more of a peach fuzz on them, or like down feathers, because they didn't have exactly like fully developed feathers. They had more of what do they call it, pycnofibers. So it should look a little fuzzy, the pteranodon that you chose. And it's not pterodactyl. Okay, we got to get that out of everybody's vocabulary. Pterodactyl. There's a few pterosaurs that have pterodactyl in the name. One of them is Pterodactylus, or Pterodactylus. I've heard it a couple of different ways. But that is its own species. Whereas Pteranodon, which you showed, was, you know, it's really not that bad. The beak, or the bill, was actually a really good representation of how their beaks looked. They were very like banana shaped, and they like pointed up. So not bad, actually, really not bad. But again, not a dinosaur. Like I had said, they are closer related to dinosaurs than marine reptiles, but they've kind of just developed into their own thing, and they eventually died out, and we don't have any more pterosaurs. But we do have dinosaurs, which are avian dinosaurs, birds. So yeah. So if anybody was commenting in there about, oh, Pteranodon's my favorite dinosaur, Ichthyosaurus is my favorite dinosaur, unfortunately, those aren't dinosaurs. So just for the next time, if you're gonna do this again, like, I don't know, there's all sorts of birds that mimic stuff. You know, they have the lyrebird. You could try that one. Try and look, like, if you're gonna look up pictures for these things, and specifically in your description, it just said dinosaurs, I think. Try and choose more up to date looking dinosaurs for that one. You know, for your raptor. And then try and, if you're gonna just do dinosaurs, like, you can do marine reptiles, you can do pterosaurs. That's fine. I'm not an expert, but, you know, just to keep the education going, to keep people more up to date with dinosaurs and flying reptiles like pterosaurs and marine reptiles like elasmosaurus and stuff like that. Let's try and educate people a little bit better. And this is what I'm doing for you. You know, this is a really long video, but I feel like I need to get all of this out. Otherwise, people aren't gonna fully understand what is a dinosaur, what isn't, why am I complaining about. I'm not really complaining. It's just more of like a nitpick. So if you want to use any kind of like dinosaur art, first off, credit the artist. I've had some videos in the past where I didn't credit the artist, and I really need to start doing that. But look up like R.J. Palmer. That was a good one. You know, you chose that one. Emily Stepp, she's really good too. And Mark Whitten, very good. One of the top tier guys. And then one of my favorites, that's like near and dear to my heart, is Gabriel Ugueto. Try and look those guys up. They all do wonderful art. Some of them look photorealistic, which is ridiculous. So try and look up their name next to whatever dinosaur specific that you're looking for. They also do marine reptiles and pterosaurs and stuff like that. So if you need some help with finding pictures and stuff like that, look those people up, or just look up specifically, I don't know, Pteranodon paleo art, because then that will get you to where you need to be with your specific choices and stuff like that. Or pterosaurs, or pterosaur paleo art. There you go. Because you have Esdarkids, which are like massive, and then you have Rhamphorhynchus, which is like teeny tiny. So it goes all over the place when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah, just food for thought. If anybody's gonna make some dinosaur content, try and do a little bit of research before you post the stuff. Because Jurassic Park and 65, apparently, because, you know, we had a chance twice with Jurassic World and 65 to be able to create media that's like better dinosaurs, more up-to-date stuff, and we haven't done that yet. So that's why we have TikTok, right? So spread the word. Keep looking up stuff about dinosaurs. Keep making videos like this, because they are great and they are fun to kind of speculate and whatever. So yeah, good job.